Yeah.
한번 나가 가도 ai phải thao cả tiếp hồi No. Wait. Daddy, good dad.
But it looks better now, it looks more natural, doesn't it, rather than a straight line.
No, yeah, I don't want a straight line, it's nice.
But never prune in a bad mood.
True, too true. Actually, there's one more little one there, little new.
Oh yeah,
You
that
see
one.
it? You see it? Yeah.
It's got to be central. It's got to be absolutely central.
It's not 5 metres wide, 6 metres, 10. Backwards and forwards.
About that deep.
Go on, Clara, join in.
No. Get the first roll in the middle, and then we'll then work our way left and right of it. Okay? You pull it just to it, and you lift them up and push them together. And this is called knitting in. Yeah,
Like sewing, yeah.
yeah, like so. Under there. Straight as the skin. Shall we look at the instructions?
She's following you.
Okay.
1A.
Yeah.
What? B. Okay. You see how they come in. So I was just thinking we need to straighten them out.
Yeah,
but
we need to move them apart, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks better.
Yeah.
Bit more.
That's great.
I know that's.
Have to use the Jedi Force. Yeah, well done.
Oh, it's ready.
Yeah, straight. That's straight.
No.